Right. Salute, salute, peace and power, peace and power. Peace and power to the people that struggle. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people that struggle as you come on in. Know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space for learning and getting learned up. Know this is a space for educating and being educated. Know that this is a space for conversation, comments and concerns, questions and answers. A space for dialogue, a space of integrity and intelligence. This is your space, a space of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. A space of build it, destroy, a space of justice, okay? A space of why. A space of queen comrades and king comrades, a space of liberators. A space where we are working on a united path towards true liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration and throughout the class. Please keep all funding information. Green screens, apps with cash, pals that pay, grams with money. Unions at the Westin, green screens, red cups, blue cups, jingle bells, got collection plates, zakat, the squeegee man, the Canepos lady. Damn it, whoever's on your team and in your side, tell them, fund the war effort. It's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until your knees getting scraped. Don't wait until that taser hits you. It's too late. Book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, please book an assessment. Please book an assessment. Get yourselves together. Okay? Stop scaring the family, the kids, the cousins, the in-laws. Stop scaring people. Okay? Your besties is looking at your eye and all. Listen. Book an assessment. Okay? If you or anybody you know is in need, okay, of intimate relationship. That's intimate relationship. Pastor, congregant, boss, employee, teammates, coaches, intimate relationships. Damn it, the mailman you see every day. Intimate, okay? Intimate relationship, abuse, consultation or counseling. Please book an assessment. Learn the warning signs, okay? The behaviors that should alarm you. Characters and characteristics that should heighten your awareness. What? Okay. Listen. Conversations, events, people, okay, places that should have your alertness level on 1,000. Remember, with this information, the life that you save could be your own. What's up? What it do? What it do? What it do? First day of school. What it do? First day of school. God damn it. And it's after 11, so get the cat shit out your eyes, god damn it. Y'all be watching Seinfeld reruns and all that shit and playing all type of weird games and stuff at night. Get your ass to class. Let's see. Woo! Yeah, some of y'all seen the exploits. I'm gonna break it down. Yeah, I'm gonna break it down. It was not fun at all. Okay? So we got to tag the mayor. Tag Mayor Adams. Boy, he's a number. Tell him to bring his ass to class. Him and his police commissioner for the utter failure of public safety at the Caribbean Day Parade 2025. Yeah, bring y'all ass to class because y'all dumb as hell. Somebody tagged this gamer. I think his name is Tamo or Tamu or Tamo. Tag him. Tell him to come to class. We're going to salute him. Yeah. Tag old Captain Ibrahim. Burkina Faso. Damn it. Bring them to class, boy. They don't put a Grippergate ban in effect. Tell them to come to class. Let's go see what's going on with that. Somebody tag Ray J. Yeah, Brandy's little sister. Tell him to come to class. You're too old for all the clout chasing, trying to keep motion. Come to class, stupid. Woody, the snitch, and everybody else who's been viral for the last 6 or 7 months with their shenanigans, tag them. I don't know when the remedial moment been the talk of the town, but tag him. Tell him to come to class. May, much appreciation, May, for funding the war effort. I ain't forget, May. We gotta get to it. Okay, so let's get it in. Let's see who's here for the first day of school. First day of school. Let's see who here. Who that in the building first? What's with the green? I can't even read that. Who that, y'all? Tell me who first in class. Oh, that's Uptown Drake. Salute. And Andre Jones is second. God diggity doggy coming in from Florida by way of New Jersey. Go ahead, Andre. We see you. Chris, Threats, Philly in the building. Yeah, Charles, what up? Uh-oh. Sierra, South Jersey, the youngin'. A. Wood, Detroit. What up, Detroit? We see you, A. Wood. What up? LA's in the spotty spot. Yes, Mr. Strictly Game. The brand. Okay? The artiste. Okay? The visionary. God damn it, Mr. Strictly Game in the building. Let's go, God doggy. Sean Jenkins, what up? Philip Boone, what up? Angel, what up? Mark Lowe, what up? Yeah, Ken Williams, what up? God doggy, lovely lady, woo-wee. Dust Road, we see you. Eric Carlos, the Riverwalk, San Antonio. Bernie in the goddamn, what up, Bernie? Block Monster, what up? Brooklyn Jewel, Brooklyn Jewel, what up? We see you. CR Profit Kidders, what up? Mike Nice, what up? Ooh-wee. Cindy, who the hell is Cindy? What up, Cindy? Welcome to the Spotty Spot. Hey, Ghost, what up? God damn it, Neef Buck Philly, deep, y'all. Flatbush, man, what up, man? Yeah, fella to DC Tyrone. Freedom fella the backyard again. Hi, I'm Uniqua. God diggity. I'm gonna watch that shit later on tonight. Yeah. What up, Grandmaster? What up? Uh-huh. What's going on? See Blaze, my sniper. What up? We see you. Yeah, we see you. What up? See Blaze? Sniper? Huh? Yeah. Who that? GP, what up? God damn it, what up? Ooh, DeMarcus Cousins. 55, god damn it. 55 for DeMarcus Cousins. 55. Got him, god damn it. Yeah. Soap, Intellectual Soapbox. What up, Soap? We see you. Yeah. Yeah. Wall Street Will, what up? We see you. Greetings from where? Alaska? God damn it, we out there in Alaska? We'll have everybody in the igloo come around the damn TV, computer, laptop. Tell them we on in Alaska. What's going on? Ronald Tucson, 55. 55 for Ronald Tucson. 55. Get him, C. Blaze. 55 for Ronald Tucson. God diggity dog. Who else in here? Heart Tunes TV. Sincere Truth. What up? Yeah. Priest, what's going on? We see you. Yeah. Huh? Enlighten? What up, Enlighten Josh? You know we starting there. Yeah, we right there. Where they had me last night, damn it. Willie Bethel, what up? Willie? Yeah. God damn it, what up, Priest? We see you. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. God damn it, Bree Love. Geechee. Eric Brown. Let's go, goddamn. Let's start it. Yeah. You know I'm starting there. Every time, and I mean every time, I even consider that Eric Adams, Queensbred Eric Adams, the former Brooklyn Borough President, the current New York City Mayor, is going to do something. Got a little bit of smarts with him. He do some bonehead shit. Now you affected me. Yeah. So bring your ass to class, Eric Adams. Bring it. You got to come to class. That bullshit y'all did last night, absolutely worst strategy I ever witnessed in my whole entire life. That was some dumb shit. Yeah. Now, for those who don't watch my IG, for those who are not on my IG page, yeah, or my, what is it, the tickety-tock thing that I don't frequently be on, or the reels or whatever, you don't watch them, you not up on it, you didn't see what happened to me yesterday. Damn it, they almost got me yesterday. Yeah. If somebody wanted to take me out, I was sitting duck. Yeah. All because of the police commissioner. What's her name? Huh? Tish? What's her name? Some shit like that. Tardy Tish. Something like that. Listen, and old Eric, I don't know what they thought they was accomplishing with that dumb shit, but I'm sure that people were as triggered as I was. Yeah. And they let them things go. Because it was frustrating. Yo, listen, let me tell you. First of all, I don't do the parade. I stopped going to the parade. Had to be early 90s. 90, man. I don't even, 92? Couldn't have gone to 92 because I just touched down in November 92. Yeah, about November, now maybe end of October. I know, was it 92, was it 91? I was up top. 90, might have been 90 when I came home from the service. Maybe 90 was the last time. And I learned through the 80s that that wasn't for me, right? Zelda, much appreciation for the super chat. You understand? Now listen, you know, New York City is a melting pot. Backgrounds, cultures, ethnicities, everything. And I grew up with being influenced by people from the entire Caribbean. Best friend Panamanian, best friends Jamaicans, Bayesians, Haitians, the whole, grew up with it. So this ain't new. Y'all think this is new. This isn't new. People have been here, man, going back to the 1800s. We always been here. So when you becoming a young person, a young man, and you getting your hormones all in a hissy, you know, you running around chasing the womans, the galley girls, the females. You know, you go to things where the the females are going to be. You understand what I'm saying? You go to where all of the women's going to be. Yeah. All of the clubs, right? All of the movies, right? We going to the Deuce or wherever the hot movie theater was, the brand new joints we going. If you going and you feeling dangerous, downtown Brooklyn to the Metropolitan or the Duffy, you want to go where the ladies is at. Little basement parties, new lights cross the boulevard, the rub dubs and hey, rubber dub, doing the little dances that we wasn't doing. Us who are, from here, who, people is from the South. We wasn't dancing like that. We was breaking, doing all type of stuff, the freak and the, Smurf and all that shit, and the Weblo, all that. You go to the rub dub as an adolescent, it's something special. Especially somebody, Auntie Karen had a little bit too much Heineken, and they get to swaying their hips. Come and dance with me, Yankee. On you, you on it. Yeah. So, it would only make sense that whenever the parade came around, that you was out there. Regardless of how dangerous it might have seemed, you was going. You was going to see the sights. You was going to talk your talk. You was going to try to bag something. And what we learned immediately is that was no spot for us. You wasn't coming up out of that parade with nothing. No numbers, none of that. Wasn't happening. Wasn't happening. Now, I don't know about everybody else's experience. Maybe when you got a little older and you hit your 20s and all that, but I stopped going by then. I had enough of that in my teens. You trying to talk to somebody, look you up and down. You don't have on a flag. You don't have on no wild colors. You don't got on no paint from the night before. Juve used to be all evening and night. You wasn't out there. They looking at your clothes. You got on something. Jerry G. Lowe's, you ain't got on no Clark desert boots with straight leg pants. You ain't wearing none of that. You ain't looking like you coming up, out of the yards of Kingston or somewhere. You ain't getting nothing. Not that day. Nothing. Eric Brown, much appreciation for funding with the super chat. Okay? You wasn't bagging nothing. They ain't want to hear from you and then, especially if you open your mouth, because they're going to give you the eye test. They know, nah, you ain't. Once you open your mouth, you was dead. Dead. Okay? Done. But you can see that same girl the next day, and she'll be hollering. Now it's like, get the hell out of here. No. That day, you done. So it made no sense for me to keep going at all. I don't care who was out there. I don't care how much cheeks was moving around, shaking, bouncing, bare, costumed up. Okay? Wasn't happening. Okay, Sham. Peace, Almighty. Much appreciation for funding the war. We see it. So now, fast forward. A couple of bids and all that. Watching from the sidelines, listening. People's getting popped almost every year. All type of foolishness going on out there. Me, I had absolutely no want or need to be at any of that shit there. Okay? Anyway, I don't care if it's Labor Day. I don't care if it was Puerto Rican Day parade. I don't care what it is. My black ass ain't going. Okay? Not happening. Fast forward to yesterday's activities. All week, y'all mayor, old Eric, been saying that he's gonna have a heavy police presence, 1,000 officers. It's gonna be the safest Labor Day ever. Everybody gonna have a good old time. We got a crisis management systems. All this shit gonna be at this parade. So you know me, I'm like, I definitely ain't going nowhere near it. As fate would had it, I had to make a lot of runs yesterday. Okay? And made the majority of them in the morning. You know? After I found a nail in my tire and it made no sense to try to fix it. And the other two was going bad, so I might as well went and I had to come off of the little dusty stash that I had and had to get 4 new tires. Did that early, got that. Went downtown Brooklyn, not an issue. You know? Went around, got on 278, boogie, come around and got off Tillery downtown, right? Got back. Got my daughter to train so she could go to work. Get her little time and a half. Then, as fate would have it, I had to make a run to Bed-Stuy. Fulton. Okay? I had to go to Fulton Street, y'all. Yeah. Right in the heart of the Stuy. Now, this was at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And still was able to finagle it. Coming way from the other side of Flatbush, finagling it, trying to use Waze and Google Maps to see what blocks was open. Boom, 45 minutes, which is almost unheard of to go from the bush to the Stuy. Come on, man. Even with the 25-mile-per-hour traffic, all that, okay? It's still unheard of. It was crazy, but I made it. I made it. And then to get home, because I knew I had to come back around 7:30ish when I'm figuring the parade is over. It's a done deal. It's a wrap. They got people going home. However, Citizen App is popping off all afternoon. Somebody got clapped on Washington. Somebody got clapped on Colossus. Somebody, excuse me, got clapped on Utica. People getting clapped all during the day when there was 1,000 officers, 200 Ds, National Guard, drones, helicopter, everything, and dudes are still getting clapped, stabbed. I'm saying, what the hell's going on? But I had to go. So now I'm thinking, yo, I got to be in the clear. It's over. Let me breathe. Put the waves on. Make sure ain't no streets is cut off where I gotta go. What happened? I'm coasting. I'm thinking I'm coasting now. Boom. Waves shot me a direction. So I said, okay, good. That must be open. When I tell you, y'all, I left my house at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. So I could try to get to the Stuy at least by 6:50, 7 o'clock. Give it, I said, damn, an hour. An hour, son. An hour is unheard of. If you're not from New York City, if you ain't from the boroughs, it is no way it should take you an hour. Unless your ass on a scooter. Unless your ass on a bike. Or you walking, you should never take an hour to get from Flatbush to the Stuy. Okay? So I left. Now I know what would have been the smartest thing to do is just, man, listen, let me just get the hell on and cut through and take Ocean and get on there and take my happy ass around. But no, Wade said I was safe. Wade said you could go ahead, take King's Highway, and you trucking. It's going to bring you around. You could cut through the back of Brownsville, get all the way around, and you good. When I tell you, that shit shot me right into the 90s. At 6 o'clock, 6:15, maybe 6:20. I was on Rutland and 95th. Do y'all know I didn't get to Bed-Stuy till 9:30? Do you know how heated I was? Do you know what it's like to move 3 to 5 miles an hour, and every time you think you getting ready to find an out and get an out, a police barricade is at the intersection? Do you know they had people trapped in that shit going around in circles? All type of do you know how frustrating that is? God body, much appreciation, peace. Do you know how frustrating that is to be in a whip? Cars on top of cars, people on top of people, and you wondering and looking and hoping nobody, especially somebody, one of your bandits might see you, and you gotta do you know? Man, I'm telling you, in there, you get to East New York Avenue, block. Then what happens? Somebody gets stabbed. Bam! Now what? They run and investigate. Do you know, listen, I was so tight. I was so, when I'm telling you triggered, I literally wanted to just stop and sit on the whip. That's how tight I was. In the middle of the street and just all of it. But I had to get there. Had to. People were waiting for me. 3.5 hours. And for nothing. When you looked at the block, they wouldn't let you go through Troy. They wouldn't let you go through Schenectady. They wouldn't let you go anywhere. It made no sense that you didn't open up traffic. Eric Adams, you got to be a dummy if that was your call. If your commissioner, the one who you hired, if that was her call, she's a dummy. That's why so many people got clapped. Because first of all, the tone in the streets, they don't care about no crisis management system. They don't care about no police. They don't care about ICE. They don't care about National Guards. When they see it, it's up. So now you got a bunch of youngins, drunk, pilled up, high. Okay? And you pocketed people who live in the blocks, the Hasidic community. Yeah, they was out. They got dogs to walk. They wasn't caring. Ain't none of them get popped, though. Ain't none of them get hit. But everybody that looked like me was either humping on each other in the streets. Yeah, it was a lot of, man, I seen people humping in between cars. It was parties on every block. Some too. Speakers here. Flags for everywhere. Oh, I'm sure the people had a good time. Oh yeah, people probably rant and raved about it and gonna do it all week. They might try to have a recap this weekend. So they had a good old time. If you a drinker, if you a smoker, If you pop pills, you had a good old freak nasty time. It was a whole lot of hedonistic stuff going on in them blocks. But I couldn't enjoy it. Not a bit. Not even as a voyeur. Because steam was coming out of my ears, Jack. I felt like Wile E. Coyote, and I really wanted to pop one of them people out there in uniform that was doing the dumbest shit. You look down the block, there's absolutely no traffic. They had cleared the majority of the parkway and still had people going around in a literal box. You could not get out. So now, those youngins had ample opportunity to wild out because police can't get through, ambulance can't get through. You understand? None of it. It was a mess out there. That's why it wasn't the safest at all. Might have been one of the worst as far as safety is concerned. I don't know how many got popped. They said, what, 7 people? Okay, I doubt it was any fatalities. Chicago was a mess this weekend. Send out our condolences to Chicago. And that's for real, for real. They went through it this weekend. But look, that parade was bananas. And if you watch TikTok, it was a whole lot of people getting knocked out. Yeah. Knocked out. Beat up. Stomped out. It was a lot going on out there. 6 claps. Thank you, Mello. 1 juked. 1 got hit. Listen, a lot. Which, and I'm going to keep it 1,000. Ladies, close your ears. Listen, if you a young man, adolescent, young, viral, and you in a space where it's a whole bunch of women, females, hot and bothered, a little tipsy, with nothing on, what's the anger? How can your anger get triggered with all that cheek movement, all that behind running around? How can y'all be mad? And it's not like when we came up where you gotta talk and you talking just to get a woman attention, just to get a woman to stop. You talking for another hour to get a phone number, maybe, and it might be a dollar joke. These youngins now, they humping y'all on the side of the tree. So how y'all so, what you got a hammer for? For real. I don't get it. I don't get it. Butt flesh all over the parkway. Y'all fighting. Mad. What's going on? Y'all serious? And it was a lot of cheeks. A lot of cheeks. A lot of cheeks. Breasts, all type of stuff was going on. All type of stuff was going on. And y'all mad. Y'all got face screwed up. Clapping. Knife. Come on. That's what lets me know it's a lot of that rainbow going on, because there's no way in hell. No way. And in my adolescence, I had a lot of bandits. I was knocking a lot of dudes out all over the borough. And still, when we went to them type functions, yo, you seen son? Who that? Yo, that son you knocked out 2 weeks ago. Remember you took his Jerry G? Or word? That's him? Yeah, that's them. They looking. They all right. Let them look. You see that cheeks over there? Yeah, she looking too. Damn, them dudes. Let's get up on that. And they respect you. You see them, they be ice grilling, they looking, but they see them cheeks too. Yo, yeah, we'll see you. Yeah, we'll see you. And that's it. It's time to bag something. Wherever we went. Great Adventure, Jones Beach, wherever we was at. Black Expo and his women. Come on, man. We ain't on that type of time right now. What's the matter with y'all? Y'all out there with naked girls of y'all age, naked girls in their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s, them in their 60s. I seen them out there. They was out there. Pamper ass and all that. They out there. And y'all can find time to be clapping at each other. Come on, man. But again, like I said, they're a different breed. Yeah. Jerry G, you love that coat? Yeah. We took a lot of them. Don't worry about it. I hope we ain't take yours. Yeah. Okay? It's like, what are we doing? But again, in that mess, I learned a lot about the police and their higher ups. Definitely about NYPD Blue, New York's finest. They have to be at this point the most out of shape officers I've seen in a while. Fat dude, chubby dude, big Spanish gordos and all that. Y'all not, get the fuck out. And a whole lot of cluckers. A lot of cluckers with the popping gum and the eyelashes and the goddamn slicked up baby hair. Y'all ain't stopping nothing. City ain't safe at all. That's why the Bronx, they had somebody else get clapped tonight. The Bronx is on 30 days straight right now with somebody getting clapped. Because of New York, look at them. New York fines, look at them. Cluckers and fat people. Now the D's was coming through, I seen them, they all in shape, but they ain't doing nothing but walking in a straight line. Once y'all going. So the shit was a cluster F. It was garbage. It was the worst. And I will never go outside again on that day. I'm not going nowhere. Nowhere, never, nowhere. I was just so thrown back by my decision making because something told me, I told myself, yo, nah. Even if you gotta go around Queens, even if I just said, nah. It got to be open. Gotta be open. And they didn't open it up. And they didn't even open it up at night. Because by the time I got to the Star and was on my way home, you know we couldn't go back that way. I had to take Fulton to Atlantic, to the end of Atlantic, and get back on 278. Couldn't even cut through. They still didn't open it up. At 9:30, you still couldn't go around Grand Army Plaza. That's the dumbest shit. It made no sense. You didn't protect nothing. You didn't save anybody. Dudes were still doing them. What sense did it make? So I'm telling you, if you were stuck in it, I was stuck right along with you. It's just ain't nobody gonna say nothing about it but me. I'm gonna say something. Because it was wrong, it was ignorant, it was dumb, and y'all should blame the mayor. Everybody got clapped. Y'all need to get a lawsuit. You need to sue the city. Because I know if you got clapped, the only medical attention you got was police. It wasn't no ambulance. If you got clapped, you better have got clapped on the parkway. If you got hit anywhere in the blocks, ambulance ain't come get you. They might have put your ass on a scooter. They might have put you on an Uber Eats or a city bike to get you through. Because wasn't nothing coming down. That was my concern. Like, I'm stuck. If I had to get out of this, I couldn't. Nobody that was driving couldn't. You was done. So thumbs down, failing grade. You get an F, Eric Adams. You get an F, police commissioner, whatever, Commissioner Gordon. Your ass get an F. All y'all get an F. It was stupid. So if you got hurt out there, sue the city. Sue the city. And this way, when you put in your Freedom of Information Act paperwork, so you could get the logistics and the strategy, you could poke holes in it. Any lawyer could do that. Okay? So yeah, that parade failure, F. F for Eric Adams. You's a failure with that shit. And you getting ready to try to get elected again. That shit's supposed to have been on point. No one's supposed to have been hurt. Dummies. Dummies. Okay, let's go. What's next? Damn, it's 11:50 already. Hey, April, you up, girl? We got DC finest teacher up in here at almost midnight. And school done started. Girl, you must really like me. You up in here with the big dogs. Late at night. Go ahead, girl. We see you. Let's see, what's next? Y'all wanted me to go there. Yeah, I had to go there. I had to go there. Yeah. I didn't get to enjoy not a cheek. Not nothing. Not a hip, ankle, calf, nothing. And I only went on a humble. Only went on a humble. I wasn't even supposed to be out there. And as you can see from my IG, I was stuck in the middle, prime time. God damn it, the clothes that I had on last night still smell like curry chicken. Jerk on my hat. The hat smelled like jerk. I had to wash the car today. I was out there so long spinning the damn blocks. Yeah. Yeah. Had the shit coming out my pores. You know? So where we going now? Where we going now? Huh? Oh, let me get this out of the way real quick. I saw, and thanks to, again, my illustrious classmates and stuff like that. Y'all send me stuff, you know. So when you send it to me and I do the research and the knowledge, I'm like, wow, that's deep, you know. It's deep, and I usually bring it to class. So, Mr. Strictly Game, LA's finest, okay, sent me a piece on this gamer, which I found very interesting. Okay, a gamer from TikTok. Yeah. Why did I find it interesting? Because it ain't viral yet. It's going to be viral soon. And I want to say his name is Tamil, right? Because if you look at it, Tamil, it's Tamil, gamer. Now, I looked at the page, straight gamer, a square. And as he said in his TikTok, he was like, yo, listen, I'm on here talking about Pokemon. You understand? I'm a gamer. Why are you making racist slurs? You are throwing racial slurs at me, disturbing me, and I'm a youngin' just doing my thing. But since you thought that I was some lame playing with Pokemon cards and I wasn't going to do nothing, you went all the way in. And you kept going in. So I did my research and found out some things about you, and I'm getting ready to do my thing. Okay? Yeah. He said he made a background check. of this individual that was in his chat throwing racial slurs at him. He said, I did a background check, sir. I know what town you live in, sir. I got your phone number, your email address. I even got family member names, sir. I know about your daughter. Yeah. Who's about to be 2 and gonna miss some birthday gifts for you, sir, because I'm on your neck. Your baby mom's gonna have to pay for the party because you sat there and decided to throw racial slurs at me. So you know what? I also know what ship you serve on. You're in the Navy. And because you're in the Navy, yeah, I got screenshots of everything you said to me. So I'm going to send them screenshots not only to your church, because when you left my chat, I followed you and you jumped into another chat room that was church driven, that was religious based. So I'm going to send those screenshots to your church. Not only that, I also found some black sailors that serve on this ship that you serve on as well. I got names of those black sailors, and I'm going to send them the racially degrading, disrespectful slurs that you sent me, and I'm going to show them. But that's not going to be all. I'm going to also go to the Naval Inspector General and show them. And you're going to lose your job. You're going to get kicked out of the Navy, sir. And I don't want no apology. I will not accept an apology. I'm going to get all of this information and send it. And when you get kicked out of the Navy and you're working in Target and your back is hurting, yeah, I want you to tell people exactly what you did to get there. You understand? See, this is, and I'm glad that he's a melanated person, because this is the shit I'm telling y'all about. Now, why he's doing it and he's on TikTok announcing it, I don't know. He has his own reasons. He's seeking his own form of justice. But this is the thing that I've been saying to y'all. For the longest, I've been saying when these police lynch and unalive our people, they're an easy find, yo. Easy. The world is too small. Technology is too grand. You got kids that know coding, that do all type of shit, scammers. Why y'all not getting these police address? Why? Why y'all not getting these fake politicians' address? Why y'all not getting these scamming ass pastors' address and everything and putting in that necessary work to make sure they don't do it to anybody else? Serious correcting, if you get what I'm saying. It's that simple. It's just that simple. I told you, you really want to know, y'all could get 47 itinerary. It ain't hard. Any of these individuals, these dudes y'all call rats, these podcasters, and y'all could do that and pull up. This is what this young man is doing. So now I'm going to ask the young man, because if you tag him in this, he going to show up. He only got 8,000 followers, and he's always online. He's a gamer. He's a TikTok person. So you tag him in it, he's more than likely going to watch and respond. I want to know, can he teach our people how to do this very, 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 very good background check? Yeah, because this is what we need. See, we need to be educating each other on this. So when your boss is playing, your supervisor is playing, right? Your coworker that just got a promotion or like they playing and trying to mess with your livelihood, or because you may not feel your best and you have other issues going on, trying to play with you at work and get you thrown under the bus, you could show up at their crib, yo. This is what I'm talking about. You have to be willing to spit in the cup. You have to be willing to go the full length and not let people play with you. Okay? It's just that easy, yo. It's not difficult at all. And it's why I tell y'all politicians lie and full of shit. These fake ass ambulance chasers, activists, lawyers, they lie. They get this information firsthand and sworn to secrecy not to share it. Just like the politicians, they know what policies in play. Stop looking at what they say they voted for and start going into the record yourself and seeing what they didn't vote for. I keep telling you over and over again, it's not what somebody say they do or go ahead and do. Listen for what they don't talk about. Watch for what they don't do. And if they don't deal with justice, if they don't deal with equality, if they don't deal with liberation, they full of shit. They full of shit. Okay? So yeah, you can find these people, man. It's not hard. It ain't hard at all. Okay, don't let nobody play with y'all. I'm telling y'all, we at a very critical time. So you have to shift your mentality. You gotta be a hunter. You have to be a hunter. And give these people your special brand of justice. Okay? What up, Tally? You dig? So, this gamer know, y'all. Tell him I'm looking for him. Tell him he need to start teaching our people how to find these individuals. Yeah. Yeah. So they can't play with you. And just do what they do. Go for their job. Anybody could bust a legal hammer, yo. You can sue anybody. Yeah. Anybody. See what they just did to old Cardi? They tried to rock her with bullshit lawsuit. And what happened? She went and did the same shit. Today. She throwing shit at people. You waiting for the verdict. You still throwing shit. You waited till it's too late. Your ass just got around something. You ain't even know at that time you was getting around it. Excuse me. Because somebody questioned what you did with your little box. You was throwing that little box around, Cardi. Don't act like you wasn't. You was musty when they caught you coming up out of that limo with homie. You was musty, your hair was all over the place, your face was flushed. So yeah, people gonna question that. Hold on. Hold on, you can have a seat. Yo, what's good? Now, should he have did that? Who's to say? Journalists be wilding out. But you gonna throw something at him while you know there's mad cameras around? That was not too smart, Cardi. Nah. So now what? He gonna sue you now? And you dead in the right now. You on camera. You threw it. Told him you pointing finger and all that. Yeah. Open shut case right there. He should have grabbed his chest and fell on the damn floor. but he ain't too bright. I'd have fell on the floor, had a stroke. Whatever that was she threw at me, she broke my damn spleen. Okay? Yeah, she broke my spleen. What was that she threw? A marble? That marble must have been titanium because my ribs ain't been the same since. I'd have laid down. Ow! Ow! Don't touch it! You crazy? He got to be an old faker. He ain't got the brains his mama gave him. I'd have been so damn bent up. Oh, damn it. Somebody call the ambulance. Yeah. Yeah. Shit. Exactly. That's where my spleen at. I don't know where the rest of y'all. My spleen is in the shoulder. Get off of me, damn it. If you ain't a doctor, I need the MRI. To lay my ass right down to Hollywood Boulevard, wherever the hell they was at. Shit. You dig? Everything. God, she almost took my eye out. She almost took my eye out. Oh, man. But she need an assessment, y'all. Somebody call her. And she going down hard and fast. She messing with culture and no money. They Christmas money. You about to blow all that. Everything. And speaking of that, and speaking of the industry, yeah, because I got to go here, y'all. Okay? I don't understand how we got to this space. Remedial people back in our day, they was quiet. They stuck with the other remedial people. People in the hood knew they were remedial. They couldn't come to the cipher around the guards. They couldn't come to the jams. If they come to the jams when we out there and the DJ cutting and scratching, the remedials was usually outside the fence near the Johnny Pump, near the fire hydrant, playing in the water and shit. They wasn't dancing near the DJ and break dancing. Remedials was on the other side. They wasn't getting no props in the hood at all. None. And then by the time the crack era came, it was usually the remedials who got caught up in it first. First, it was the parents in the working class. Then it was the super gangster thug dudes. After that, the remedials. There was a lot of remedial motherfuckers in East New York that was smoked out, crunching. And we knew it. We was like, yeah, he gonna end up smoking. Why? Because of the family condition. They may be impoverished. Wasn't too bright in school. None of that. So yeah, they ended up smoking. How we get to 2025 and y'all got all these remedial dudes, viral influencers running around. That is showing you that the old phase of putting these people into play. I don't know how we still got Guillermo showing up. I don't know how the hell y'all still got dumbass Dash, Dame Dummy. I don't know how y'all still got with the eye patch. No, this shit is just stupid at this point. It's dumb. You got black men looking stupid. So, yeah, it is. It is. In my day, these dudes would not have the mic at all. At all. They'd be left to be the done niggas, the dun-dun-duns. So now, you go, and I'm telling you, Guillermo in Harlem, that's y'all representative Harlem, Guillermo. Dumb as a button. Sheer remedial. But y'all got him. Merge, much appreciation. Merge MC, much appreciation. For the super chat. You ain't got that, then Brooklyn, you got what, this Bobby murder, right? We working with some real remedial people in this industry. BX, I got Fat, Caillou Cartagena. He's so remedial. He lied. He believed his lies. Excuse me. And now the South just took it to a whole different level. Because you got this dude, Woody. And I still, for the life of me, don't understand. Without it being an FBI program, how the hell this man is viral with all this attention? Because I'm telling you, I know for a fact his ass ain't get out of 6th grade. I know that. I know that. He aged out. Had to age out. He had to be, if he even did it. I don't know his history, his story, and none of that. I just seen a young picture of him. I seen a school grade age picture of him, and he ain't looked that remedial and that fool now. So that means whatever happened to him in the streets, the trauma snapped him, probably sipping on that lean and all that. He lost a lot of brain cells, but I'm trying to figure out how he become an influence. The man that was scared when old Fleece Johnson just put a little, leaned on him a little bit. He ready to fight. You ready to fight? Y'all doing a dating social media site. You ready to fight. Cut it out. That shows that you trying to make sure people don't see you, right? As somebody that may entertain a Fleece Johnson type. But if you was behind them walls, old Fleece, yeah, because old Fleece ain't flinch. Okay? Okay? Come on now. So now, here we go. Him. He done told, he telling people who told on other people. He wilding out now. Listen. Listen. I don't get it. However, here we go. He went viral this weekend for what? Because he crashed. Because he crashed some type of motorcycle incident. And look, he just was in some type of crash. We spoke about it. He was doing some shit. What we said here in class. Or would he think he Travis Tempesta or some damn body? You understand? Yeah, he literally crashed. He was on the floor. I thought he got clapped. He was on the floor. Ow! I said, damn, they done clapped Woody for all that snitching? I don't know. But not only did he tear himself up, I'm thinking he caught another charge. Let's go to the first joint. Look, let's see. The rest, because he got arrested. And I think this is the old one. Let's go to this one first. American rapper. They call him a rapper. I never heard him bust a rap. I never heard him spit a rhyme. I never heard him do none of that. None of that. Anyway, American rapper Lil Woody, whose real name is Kenneth Copeland, was reportedly injured in a motorcycle accident in Atlanta on August 31st, 2025. Excuse me. The incident occurred on Peter Street and left the 29-year-old musician with apparent injuries. Why are they calling him a musician? He played guitar or something? He be strumming a guitar or blowing a harmonica. Why the hell they calling him what's the name? A musician and a rapper. They just capping, or is he really a rapper musician? He got rhymes, and he blow a harmonica. What he do? What he do? I'm dead serious. I never seen he raps. He was rapping for them. I thought he was the one that was putting in all the work in the street. I didn't know he could play music and rap. Anyway, Lil Woody laid out on Peters Street, Atlanta, after falling off motorcycle, a Twitter post said. A video clip showed Little Woody lying on the road with visible injuries and reportedly unconscious. Witnesses at the scene attempted to revive him, with reports suggesting he may have suffered a head concussion. A concussion. Dummy. Huh? He done a little rapping? Alright, that's what okay, good looking out, y'all. So now he done gave his ass a goddamn concussion. A concussion. Later updates indicated that the rapper regained consciousness and was transported to a hospital for treatment. You 29. You not getting paid. Okay? To be doing no tricks. Right? You ain't Tony Hawk. None of them. You ain't getting paid to be doing no tricks. Here your ass in the middle of downtown Atlanta, bust your damn head. He probably ran into a car. He probably was trying to do a wheelie or some shit and had a quick flashback of Fleece Johnson. He probably, you know how sometimes you get a flashback and you think you see somebody out the corner of your eye? Y'all never had that? Y'all never been on a train and remember you punch somebody in the face at this stop and then something go by quick and you're like, oh shit, I thought that was him. Y'all never had that happen? That happened to me all the time. You think you see a bandit, you pull out your razor, oh, no, that ain't him. So he probably thought he seen Fleece Johnson. Oh shit, Fleece. Yeah, because, you know, in a controlled environment with security and cameras and all that, Fleece ain't get up on him. But you could tell Fleece wanted some of that tail. Yeah. He's like, man, what you gonna do? You know, one of them shits. He ain't scared. Fleece is gonna choke him out. So he probably thought he saw Fleece, ran and got hit by a motorcycle or crashed a motorcycle, something. Whatever it is, it gave his ass a damn concussion. The accident comes shortly after Little Woody faced legal troubles earlier this summer. On June 22nd, he was arrested by Atlanta police in connection with a street takeover incident involving reckless stunt driving. Authorities charged him with multiple offenses, including stunt driving, driving on the wrong side of the road, and laying drags by operating a vehicle in circular motion. So he's just a dummy. He remedial like a motherfucker. When you do anything in a circular motion, except when you have a nice little lady friend, you're supposed to do that in this little circular motion. But if you 29 years old and your ass is in the street doing something in a circular motion, you remedial. The hell is you doing? So you gave yourself a concussion, dummy. Right? So now, what did they arrest him? Okay, this last time, right? The arrest followed the circulation of a video allegedly showing Copeland performing dangerous maneuvers in a white Dodge Challenger at the intersection of Whitehall Street Southwest and McDaniel Street Southwest. Yeah, that's the old one. The footage reportedly captured him burning rubber, creating thick smoke, and making an illegal right turn at a red light. That's remedial shit. When you 29 and you just got out of some type of wild ass indictment, RICO shit, you in the street doing donuts and you don't get dizzy, right? You in the car, you go making donuts and shit and peeling out, and you don't get dizzy. Your ass a little bit retarded. You remedial. How the hell you don't, come on. You don't get dizzy. You don't get dizzy. Spinning around and shit. There's something wrong with you. Especially when you get older. You can spin around when you 8, 10, 11. You can spin around when you 8, 10, 11. Running around the merry-go-round, running around. When your ass is 20, 30, spin around and see what the hell happened. Spin around at 30. And guarantee your ass fall, old ass 30. He 29. That means you remedial. That means you got you and your man in class and 5 teachers. Because you and your man ain't cool all the time. On every Wednesday at 3, right, when y'all get y'all graham crackers, y'all fight. And then Thursday morning, y'all real cool. So y'all need 5 teachers in that damn room. That's where you come from, Woody. You still spinning around and shit at 29. Let's go. Little Woody also gained attention in 2024 when he testified during the high-profile YSL RICO trial involving rapper Young Thug. At the time, Copeland admitted to misleading law enforcement, fabricating names, and making false claims to avoid charges against himself. Okay? No further details on Little Woody's condition following a motorcycle accident, but we seen him. He made a statement. I choose not to go into it because he remedial. I don't care what he got to say. Got a patch on his goddamn head and eye. He probably broke his spleen or some other shit. I'm going to keep that word. I like that word. Yeah, somebody broke their damn spleen. He lucky he ain't bust his spleen wide open. A concussion is all he got. And I guarantee you, see, remedial kids, concussions don't bother them. They get their ass right back up and do the same shit again. I guarantee you by the end of the week, old Woody dumbass is going to be on a bike or something, spinning around, because that's all remedial kids like to do, is spin. I don't know what it is about spinning and dizzy that they like, but they'll be on that Ferris wheel, a merry-go-round, they'll be on that shit all day. They get an ass whipping by their mama. Because their mama saying, come on, it's time to go. Not them remedial kids. Them motherfuckers want to spin. Spin. Look, he's 29. Gang affiliated, RICO charge, beaten, and his ass still spinning. Something wrong with that boy. But y'all made him viral. Y'all made him viral. I'm serious. All of these people, I want y'all to see. Remedials. Christian Rock. Meg. The Bronco. Jessica Diamond, a Penny. Like y'all made these people, none of them, they all was in the back of the class. Until like the 6th grade. Middle school, y'all know where they at. They outside in the park smoking reefer. In 6th and 7th grade, they in the bathroom, they cutting class, but these are the ones y'all got remedial now. These are the ones front and center. That's it. Them. Remedial rats. Going viral. Heavy viral presence. He's crashing into shit. How you crashing into shit? What grown-ass man is crashing into shit? You can't see? Did it start with Gucci, man? No. No. No, Moo. Come on, Moo. You know who the first remedial ass entertainer in hip-hop was. Let's go. Let's go. You talking about Gucci? That's 2010s. No. Somebody, if y'all in my class and y'all know me, tell me who I'm thinking about when it comes to the first remedial ass person that they had people following. Let's go. Come on. We ain't got that much time. What time is it? 12:24. I got to get to this next subject. Who's the first remedial? Biz? Nope. Biz was really slow. For real, for real. He wasn't remedial to that degree purposely. Biz was just a little touch. ODB? Nope. Wasn't the first. Flav? No, Flav was just a cuss. He wasn't nothing remedial about Flav. Flav was very intelligent. He was classically trained pianist. He was very intelligent. He was just crackhead. He just a crunch monster. He ain't remedial. He was just Pookie before Pookie. That's all Flav is. He couldn't stop crunching. He couldn't stop crunching. Nah, bust the ass. That's all I act. Nope, wasn't Soulja Boy. Look, we ain't going on to it. It's already 12:25. The very first remedial rap person was Bushwick Bill. Bushwick Bill was remedial as a motherfucker. As an image, as a character. Because Bushwick was very intelligent too. Okay? Yeah, Bushwick Bill. Go look at it. Go through the his catalog. Yeah. Remedial was on. And y'all loved him. Y'all loved him. His little small person ass running around with hatchets and all that weird shit, eye popping out. That's remedial, man. But y'all ran with it. Then you get the Lil Wayne's and... But nah, Bushwick Bill. Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah, y'all gotta stop though with this shit. With the Woodies and the Futures and this dumb, ignorant Southern shit. Y'all gotta stop that. Got to. Y'all need to push intelligence. You do. You gotta push intelligence. Because they're gonna make sure that our kids see that. There's no reason why our kids should be seeing a Woody. A Christian Rock on a regular basis. You know what that does to the brain? That if those people could do it and they didn't do anything, they didn't finish school, they're felonious, they're doing drugs and drinking, they got substance abuse issues, they're already junkies, addicts, but they on people's timelines all day, every day. It's a terrible message for your kids. Okay? So, yeah. Okay, now. Let's get down to business, because I'm starting to believe this nigga is remedial. Okay? Yeah, I got you, because he losing his damn mind. Somebody tag Ray J. Tell him to come to class. Tag Ray J. Tell him to come to class. Tag Ray J. Tell him to come to class, since he everywhere else trying to get clout, he might as well come here. We will appreciate him in class. Tell him to come on. Come on, Ray J. Come to class. I don't want to get no assessment done. Please. Because I could tell what's going on. Okay? I could tell what is going on. And I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear none of his Diddy under the sheet story. I don't want to hear him and Harv Pierre. I don't want to hear him and L.A. Reid or him and A. I don't want to hear it. Whatever traumatized this man. Okay? But he could come through and get some services because he's losing his mind. So now, Ray J is not only doubled down on wanting to shower with the youngin' Casanat, which I thought that it was a play from the rip that he was trying to get, all these people are trying to get on Casanat's motion. He just did a joint with Kim Kardashian. Nobody heard from her in a good minute. So what you do, you hop on the hottest train. Okay? But, and that's weird. I just caught that. Kim Kardashian was on Casanat first this week. All of a sudden, Ray J shows up to the crib while Casanat is in the shower. After all this time, people is having this viral video moment of this grown-ass man. I don't care what he looked like. Well, of course, when you see his nasty-ass body, you know he an old-ass man. But when he's dressed, you can't tell. Ray J over 40. What you trying to get in the shower with a young man like Casanat? What are we doing here? So now look. First, Kim Kardashian comes to the spot, does some taping and filming and all that. Now all of a sudden, Ray J shows up. Yeah, that's weird. Not only did Ray J show up, but he got in. Not only did he get in, Kyle was in the shower. Ray J strips like a stripper. He strips like a stripper after Casanat runs out of the shower and says no and starts screaming like a lot of these folks going to be screaming when the Puffster come home. Yeah, he started screaming and ran up out of the shower. Ray J is in the shower and starts stripping. He starts stripping like Ronnie in the Players Club. I swear, I'm like, yo, hold up. Ray J is wilding. Ain't that much clout chasing in the world that you gonna start stripping in this young man's house. You a wild boy, Ray J. I don't know who taught you that technique. I don't know what's going on. Casanat ran out and started screaming. Yo, get him out of here. I'm telling you, he was screaming as if the Puffster was in there. So now, not only does he strip, but he start asking him like, yo, what's good? Come on, yo, where you going? Yo, what's up? But the first thing that came to my mind when he took off his jacket and his slacks, he took off his breeches, he had on panty drawers. So what was Ray J trying to do? Casanat and them be in shorts. Like Allen Iverson type shorts. Now you had on panty drawers, Ray J. Grown man garanimals. And you was looking like Mr. Furley. Yeah, I'm like, yo, what is this old nigga doing trying to get at these kids? Live. My dude is live streaming. He looking like Mr. Furley. Mr. Roper, one of them with them dead. Really, Ray J? That's what you wear? That's why you got so many problems with the ladies. Because I told y'all before, stop wearing weird shit up under your clothes, because you might get a little taste. The lady see you, she pulling off her panties, you pulling off your panties, Ray J, what's up? So now the girls don't want to rock with you. It's all through Hollywood that you're a little sus. So now, what do? You trying to get next to the young dudes to see who might cop. Because that's the only reason why you wearing some drawers like that. And then you went and got soapy. So you got soapy drawers on, singing and posing and doing all this weird shit on this young man's platform. But y'all don't say nothing. Y'all don't. I can't sit there no more and allow this shit to go down. I swear everything I attempt to make a teachable moment and stay away from gossipy talk, but yo, that's grooming right in our face. Y'all watch Diddy do it. Y'all watch Kells do it. Nobody said nothing. I'm telling you right now, protect Casanat. I don't care what Shorty's story is. I don't care who owns him or whatever. Protect him. Because this dude Ray J, he's smoking dust. Probably. Popping pills. Probably. You understand? And he wearing them drawers. When you a grown man, you're not supposed to wear underwear like that. Because then your scrotum sack keeps getting hot. It's too close to the body. You killing off sperm and all that. You're supposed to wear grown man boxers, drawers, not panties. So he's wearing them panties. He's stalking Casanat. Y'all think it's a game until Ka is running up out of that house and he leaking from his grippers. Then it ain't gonna be funny. Ray J has lost his mind. He lost his mind. Y'all need to get him some help. Quick. Quickly. Get him some help, man, before he catch a charge. Get him, Brandy, come get your brother. Come get your little brother. Says you love him so much and, yo, come get him, because he's wilding right now. He getting ready to catch a charge. You see? I wouldn't trust Ray J. You mean to tell me y'all trust him? Dudes is running around Cali, sniffing butt, getting locked up in the street. This dude is in the street. He in Walgreens. He in the Target. He in the grocery store, sniffing tail. That's what they do out there, them Hollywood types. So yeah, Kyle, you look like he was playing, but he wasn't playing. He was scared to death. Excuse me, he ran up out of that damn shower so quick. And first thing Ray do is start stripping like an old biatch. Nah, P. Nah. Get your man Ray J some help. Get him some help. Because if he would have pulled this shit in Burkina Faso, ooh-wee, Ray J ass would be in jail. That's what it said. That's what it said. If he would have did that in Burkina Faso, ooh-wee. Ray J ass would be going down hard and fast. Him and his Mr. Furley draws. He'd be in jail. Y'all think I'm playing? Let's go. Somebody tag Captain Ibrahim. Tell him to come through. Why I can't be that? Why we don't have those connections? I like to have military to that degree. Tag goddamn Captain President Ibrahim and tell him, yeah, Let me be the minister of information. Yeah. Yeah. But let's see what he did. Burkina Faso's government has passed a law banning Grippergate, with those found guilty facing 2 to 5 years in prison, according to the state broadcaster. God damn it. God damn. You hear that? The draft law was unanimously passed on Monday by 71 unelected members of the country's transitional government, which has been in place since the military seized power under the leadership of the now President Ibrahim Traore after 2 coups in 2022. Man. Justice Minister Adaso Rodrigue Bayala announced the law on national broadcast RTB and said those guilty would also face fines along with serving time. So see, just that quick, Ray J ass would have been in jail facing fines for that shit he did to Casanat. It's that simple. It's that simple. He was going to jail. You think I'm playing? Look, if a person is a perpetrator of homosexual or similar practices, all the bizarre behavior, they will go before the judge, adding that foreign nationals would be deported under the law. So you over there talking about, oh, I want to see Africa and all that, and they catch you playing Grippergate? Get your ass out of here. The new law is expected to go into effect immediately. Immediately. Okay? The latest law is part of Burkina Faso's wider reform of family and citizenship legislation and will be popularized through an awareness campaign, according to officials. So you see, they're making an attempt to rebuild family and citizenship. Sorry, don't take your Roy G. Biv self over there if you want to. Don't do it. Now, I was reading the comments. Under this particular post. And before I get into it, I'm going to finish this. Neighboring country and ally Mali also adopted laws criminalizing homosexuality in November 2024. In recent years, Ghana and Uganda have toughened their anti-homosexuality laws, garnering intense criticism. I'm trying to figure out the criticism. I'm trying to figure that out. Okay? Because again, when you're looking at people doing what needs to be done for them because they're living in a space and they know what's going on, you can't critique that. Nah, you can watch it and see how it applies. Okay? But Burkina Faso, Mali, Ghana, Uganda already. So what are they doing or what do they know that we don't? Because in the comments, there's a lot of black women mad at this decision. I'm like, what is really good? Let's continue. In Uganda, a law was adopted with the provision that made aggravated homosexuality a capital offense and imposed penalties for consensual same-sex relations of up to life in prison. Damn. You go to jail for Grippergate. But watch it. These people over here won't stop. They won't stop. You dig? They're not gonna stop. Look, you think Ray J will stop? Ray J will be in jail. If he was in Burkina Faso, he'd be in jail right now. Right now. So y'all hold that. Okay, Bliz, they getting to you. This time is getting to you, man. You know you gotta get up. Let's go. Let's finish out. Again, thanks for all those war effort funding. Like I told y'all what it is, man. Be careful as far as super chatting you go. You dig? Remember, they get that. We don't. They get that. We get a little bit. Okay. Now, with that being said, in the comments, there were a lot of black women mad at this decision. And I'm like, what? How y'all could tell them people what to do with their country? How? No, we don't get the whole super chat. Hell no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not at all. YouTube get that. So when y'all see Hassan Campbell and them, they getting them $100, to this, to that, and they keep, you see them on other platforms, they getting 150, 150, 25. Nah, a good percentage of that shit go right to YouTube. If I'm not mistaken, 40%, something like that. Nah, that goes straight to Leo and them. Yeah. Yep. It just look good. And then at the end of the, you get the portion you do get, I believe the more you get, the more subscribers you have, the more AdSense, the more the algorithm begins to grow. But nah, YouTube get that. Yeah, nice percentage. 60, some shit like that. But anyway, these black women were mad. Black women were all in the comments. We were rooting for you. Now you do this. Like, what? As if they live over there. As if they know what that has done to the country over there. We don't know nothing about Burkina Faso on a daily basis. We don't know nothing. You don't know why they... And they're not the only ones. Like I said, majority... You got 4 or 5 countries over there now with those laws. What could somebody in the States say to them? Your ass work for the OFA every day. Then you pay taxes. Then they give you a little bit of what they think you going to tell these dudes who's running full speed ahead to liberate their country and others? Are you serious? But black women. And again, excuse me, y'all think I'm playing? I read comments like that, I just block people. Bop, boom, 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 bop, boom, boom, block. Because we would never be in an alignment at all. Ever. And they was deep. Oh, that's foul. Oh. I'm like, what? Nah. Crazy. Yeah, them comments was wow. Wow. So, this is what it is. This is where we at. This is where we at in this day and time. Weirdo stuff going on. And if you can navigate through it for the next couple of days and then get in your rhythm. Matter of fact, I'm thinking of having a panel of educators and administrators do a Q&A on school, on the first week of school in the new school year, so y'all could Have all y'all questions answered by professional New York City Department of Education administrator. You dig? Yeah. Yeah, right. They fighting over bundles in the street. Yo, listen, I saw a video where these kids was giving this dude so much smoke. I mean, whipping him out. Decent. I'm like, yo, y'all do all that, but y'all ain't do nothing to nobody that really did something to you. They leave these old fays alone. Okay? And that's for real. So on that note, oh my goodness, yeah, I gotta go. I could feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. I don't know where he at. Yeah. But King Sleep trying to get to the jaw. And I ain't letting him till I speak to my class. Yeah. He back there somewhere. I don't know, but I feel him. He heavy too. He heavy too. I'm gonna go out like a light. I'll tell you that. So King Sleep, touch my jaw. I'm going down. But I ain't coming up without a lawsuit. Touch me, damn it. Touch me. God damn it, I'm gonna lay down. I swear I'm gonna lay down. My spleen. When I fell. Oh. Yeah. It went up. Oh. I'm down, man. I'm not getting up. I'm not getting up. I'm telling you. Word. Yeah, just like John Henry. Just, Yeah, that's the new shit. I'm waiting to use it too. I might go to Pathmark tomorrow and use it. Yeah. Oh, I fell on my spleen. The floor was mad greasy because somebody dropped that damn canola oil. I won like 35 million, Pathmark. Oh, when I fell. Oh, yeah, I'm getting all that. All that. Shit. What'd you say, Canelo or Bud? I gotta go with Bud. And hear me out on that, because somebody asked me that earlier. Somebody asked me that earlier. And here's why. At a certain point, yeah, man. Yeah, Albany. It's always something to slip on in there. Listen, check this out, man. Y'all not listening. I'm saying Crawford, right? They asked me earlier today. You know, people like to chit chat when they see me, right? Oh, did I show y'all the back of this shirt? No, let me show y'all the back. Excuse my back, but let me show y'all the back of this shirt. Look at that. Look at this shirt. Look at that. Y'all see it? Y'all see in the back of that? That shit is hot, right? Y'all see? Yeah, that's hot. Y'all don't know. Yeah, look, man, listen to me. I'm trying to get y'all to listen. See, y'all wait 55. Let me see, who I'm going to give a 55 to? Because y'all wait till I get good and tired and start cutting up in class and shit. I ain't no Mrs. Crabtree. Y'all ass going to get 55s. I ain't welcome back Carter. None of that. Just listen to what the hell I'm saying, man. Damn it. Listen. Now, Canelo, I never was a fan of his. I think he's slow. I don't think he have no feet. That's why Floyd beat him up, plucked him out. Boop, boop. Listen, there come a time, all right? Look at this shit. D-Haven, 55. Haven Enterprises, Inc. Listen to what I'm saying. Coming your way in here. Arizona, y'all like 3 hours, almost 3 hours behind us. You just creeping up in here. Listen to what I'm saying. All right? When you get a certain age and you've been through war after war after war, your body, unless you just a special breed, your body begins to break down. Now, Canelo been in wars, all our wars. He's never been in a position where he rested and all that. If Bud wear his ass out within the first 5, 6 rounds, like, I mean, really move him. Yeah, Canelo gonna get beat up bad. Just like with Floyd. Floyd just ain't had no power. Or Canelo would have been out of there. So Bud got a little bit of power. We gonna see. We gonna see. All right? You almost 51 and you got several physical and health problems? Damn, how you got physical and health? That's the same shit. Physical and health problems. Yeah, something going on with you. Damn. He said he got physical and health. Shit. Physical and health. God diggity dog. You got pain on top of pain. Shit. Yeah, you need some creatine. Oh. I don't know what could help that naturally. I don't know. But I'm telling you, I am an avid believer in creatine fix it all. Damn Robitussin. Creatine to fix you up. So have you tried creatine? Have you tried it? Constant pain and sickness. I fight it though. Yeah, have you tried it? Try some creatine. Ask your physicians and stuff first. Yeah, ask them and get a nice one. A nice one with not too much stuff in it. Or plain. And start a cycle and see if that'll ease up. Here we go. You know Marshy coming. Yeah, listen to Marshy. She said wormwood to detox your gut. Matter of fact, DM her. And, for a fee, she may put a whole meal plan for you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She's excellent. All right. So that's where we at with it. Yeah. Class was fruitful, to say the least. And as always, man, listen, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you, and I believe in you like no other. Okay? I believe in y'all like no other. So, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Make sure you get home and you come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. Guard your mind. Guard your mind. Okay? That's the most important. You did. Classroom assistants again. Thanks for holding me down. Everybody who funded the war effort, much appreciation. Much appreciation to those who funded the war effort. Okay? And what else? Truckers. Keep your ratchet on, you get home. That's your job, make it home, get home safe. Okay? Yeah, guard your grippers, Marcy. You the one that's way out somewhere. Traveling and all that. You need to guard your grippers. Shit. Y'all be going to some places I ain't trying to go. You know, nah. Okay? Yes, stay alert. Yeah, so on that note, again, my truck is guard yourself. Make sure you got your little hammer, okay? And again, anybody needs any assistance, ring out. Ring out. You dig? And 55 gang. Y'all hear me? 55 gang, 55 gang. Get y'all grades up.